Welcome back, garden friends. This is part 2 of our deep dive into the most common tomato growing mistakes. And trust me, you're not alone if you've made a few. If you missed part 1, check the link in the description. It covers the beginner mistakes you'll want to avoid. Help this channel keep growing, continue your support by liking this video and subscribing for more garden wisdom. By the end of this video you'll understand why some of the trickiest pruning mistakes don't show up until your tomato plants are already growing strong, and how those missteps can invite disease, stunt growth, or quietly reduce your harvest. Here's what to watch out for when it comes to pruning your tomatoes the right way. Mistake number 1. Letting your tomatoes turn into a jungle. It's tempting to let tomato plants grow wild and full. They look like they're thriving. But letting them sprawl without control turns them into a tangled, nutrient-hungry mess. More foliage doesn't mean more fruit. It usually means the opposite. Each branch competes for light, nutrients, and root support. In small spaces, this leads to stressed plants, late harvests, and poor yields. And here's a sneakier version of the same mistake, pruning the wrong type of tomato. There are 2 main types of tomatoes, determinate and indeterminate. Determinate tomatoes, bush varieties, grow to a set height, produce all at once, and then stop. They need minimal pruning, just a cleanup of yellowing leaves. Indeterminate tomatoes, on the other hand, grow and fruit all season long and must be pruned to stay productive. Not knowing your tomato type can mean accidentally cutting off future fruit, or letting a vining monster take over your garden. Mistake number 2, ignoring the power of pruning. Fewer branches mean faster tomatoes, because the plant isn't wasting time and nutrients on unnecessary growth. It's focused, efficient, and more productive. Next, here's a counterintuitive truth most gardeners miss. Fewer branches can actually mean more and earlier tomatoes. This mistake happens when we let suckers grow unchecked. A single plant can end up with the equivalent of 10 to 20 mini plants, all fed by the same root system. That's like plugging 20 devices into one outlet, but prune that plant down to 1 or 2 main stems, and suddenly the energy is focused. The result? Tomatoes that ripen up to 2 weeks earlier, and a plant that performs like a champ. This focused growth reduces stress on the plant and improves airflow, which cuts down on disease problems. Plus, it makes harvesting easier and keeps your garden looking tidy. Instead of spreading itself thin, your tomato plant invests in quality fruit over quantity of branches. Don't grow more stems, grow better ones. Mistake number 3. Snipping without strategy, what to actually remove. This mistake is randomly pruning without understanding the plant's structure. If you're snipping just to tidy up, you might be removing productive growth. The key is to target suckers, the little shoots that sprout in the V between the main stem and a leaf branch. These look innocent but quickly turn into full-blown stems that compete with the rest of the plant. Remove them early and regularly to keep your tomato streamlined and focused on fruit, not foliage. Mistake number 4 is throwing away something valuable. Your tomato suckers. Instead of tossing them into the compost, pop them in a jar of water. In a matter of days, they'll grow roots and become brand new plants. It's a free and easy way to expand your tomato garden mid-season or fill a gap if another plant fails. Why waste potential when you can prune and propagate? Mistake number 5. Letting tomatoes sprawl might seem natural, but it's a mistake that wastes valuable space. Unpruned plants can easily take up 4 square feet each, crowding out other crops. But when you prune and train them to grow vertically, you unlock room for variety and resilience. One clever gardener grew 20 tomato varieties in just 20 square feet, thanks to smart pruning and upright support. It's not just space saving, it's harvest insurance. If one plant fails, the rest keep producing. Level up your tomato game, the final step to success. If you've mastered the basics, don't stay stuck in beginner mode. Train indeterminate tomatoes to grow a single strong stem by removing side suckers and support them with deep watering and feeding. This focused care boosts airflow, health, and earlier fruit. It takes a bit more effort but pays off big. Tomatoes grow fast, but they need smart care to thrive. Avoid common mistakes like letting plants sprawl or pruning blindly, and you'll turn your tomato patch from average to outstanding.